him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack-a-ma-gob, it's time for the only news that matters on Kiss Wednesday. Again, I already put up a news story how Ace Frehley, has to cancel his tour. He has a lot of medical problems. And right now I read this, that Gene Simmons from Kiss was hospitalized in Malibu on Tuesday, October 7th, as is recovering at home after he allegedly passed out behind the wheel of his car and crashed into the Pacific Coast Highway, according to NBC4 Los Angeles. They reported that Simmons, who's 76, told responding deputies that he either passed out or fainted while driving along the famed Oceanside stretch of highway and hit a parked car. Gene is fine and back to work already, a rep from the Star tells People. This is from peoplemagazine.com, by the way. A spokesman for the Lost Hills Sheriff Station confirmed to People an incident that matched the description of Simmons' crash, though they did not identify the driver involved. The spokesperson said the accident happened at the 25,000 block of the Pacific Coast Highway just before 1 p.m. and involved a vehicle that struck a parked vehicle. The driver was transported to the hospital by LA County Fire for further treatment. NBC4 identified the driver as Gene Simmons and reported that his SUV careened across several lanes of traffic before hitting the parked car. The musician's wife, Shannon Tweed, 68, told the outlet that Simmons is recovering at home and noted that doctors have recently recently changed his medication. Shannon did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. The incident comes just before Kiss is set to perform together for the first time since the retiring from touring in 2023. The I Was Made for Loving You singer will reunite in Las Vegas. That would be Paul Stanley of Kiss. They think Gene sang that song, I guess. The I Was Made for Loving You singer will reunite in Las Vegas in November for Kiss Army Storm's Las Vegas event, which celebrates the 50th anniversary as a band. The event will take place November 14th through the 16th and will feature an unmasked Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley of Kiss, Tommy Thayer, and other special guests. No mention of Eric Singer. According to the press release, there will be an exclusive question and answering sessions with members of the band, a panel with longtime manager Doc McGee, a special live performance from former Kiss members Bruce Kulick, along with sets from Kiss tribute bands, other special guests, interactive activities, exclusive experiences, and more. Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun I don't want to go to. Anyway, other activities include Kiss Karaoke, oh boy, Kiss Trivia, I know my Kiss, artist meet and greets, and Kiss lookalike contest. All right on Kiss Army. Gene Simmons recently made headlines for a colorful interview with Ultimate Classic Rock, during which he spoke about money and how he prefers to be wealthy. The comments came after he defended selling a $12,000 package for the personal assistants to work for him during his upcoming tour. That still blows my mind. He charged fans $12,000 to be his roadie. Wild. Anyway, he said, all I ever did was try to figure out how to become a powerful and make lots of money for survival. The only thing money ever does really is give you the freedom to do stuff you actually like doing. His mother is a surviving survivor of the Nazi concentration camps, then worked 6 days a week in a sweat factory. It's better to be rich than poor. It really is. And if you're a miserable fuck, it's better to be rich. It's better to be a rich, miserable fuck. That's all I ever tried to do. All right, there you go. Wow. Ace, now Gene, gets into a fender bender. His rep says he's out there working again. His wife says he's relaxing. And, you know, blaming the medication on him passing out, I guess it is a possibility, but you know it's also a possibility, and I'm not saying this is it. That's why this is the only news that matters. We open for interpretation of people. Make up your mind. This is what I think it may be, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on this. But I think the reason he passed out while driving is because he is a workaholic. I mean, the guy works way too much. He's constantly on the go. And here he is driving himself, which is a mistake. He should, come on, the guy's got enough money to get a driver, which he should do from now on, obviously. He passed out because he was tired. My brother's first wife's child, same thing happened to him. You know, but he had it way worse. He lived, though. Thank God he's still alive, but he's got injuries from that accident that are still visible today. It messed him up. So Gene got off lucky. I hope, you know, this is how they're selling it. He was in the hospital, but now he's out. So there you go. 2 Kiss news on Kiss Wednesday. So what do you all think of this story, man? Leave in the comments below. Do I make sense to you, or was it the medication? They changed him the medication, and the medication made him sleepy. I don't know. That may be true as well. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching The Only News That Matters. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and ring that little notification bell. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Creatures of the Night and Schmack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.